Hi everybody, welcome to Fun Fold Friday. I'm Kathy Alt and you are on Kathy's Stampin' World, either on YouTube or Facebook, and I am so glad you're here. Even more so, I am so glad for all of you who came back after my week's absence. Thank you for the well wishes with my new grandbaby. I really enjoyed my time off. Although I am on California time now, I am seriously having trouble adjusting back to Central Time. And hey, I had an exciting visit. In addition to the new beautiful grandbaby, if you didn't hear, Daisy Joy, she was born on the 9th of September. In addition to that new baby, I experienced an earthquake. And I saw firsthand those devastating wildfires. You could see them from so many miles away. So it was an exciting time to be in California, that's for sure. Not to mention it was hot. And then I come home and it's hot. So anyhow, I am so happy to be back with you guys. I have a really neat fold for you today. I am calling it the Tug and Fold card because, of course, as always, I have no name for this fold. It's kind of a cool fold, and I am using a grown-up stamp set. It's not like me. I usually use the cutesy stamp sets, but this one kind of spoke to me, and I think you're going to see why. The paper that goes with it is just absolutely gorgeous, and the dies also spoke to me. So I think you're going to see why I like it. I am making a Christmas card in September. However, I have a wedding card to show you with the same paper and set. So you'll see how versatile this could be. And that's what I saw when I ordered it. And hopefully you're going to see that too. So a little bit of business. If you don't already subscribe to my newsletter, please do so. That's how you will get all the detailed PDF description of my projects that I show here on Fridays. You'll get those the following week. I am behind on one. That's okay. That means next week you get two. And that's only because, of the snuggles I was getting. But that's okay. I thank you all for understanding. Also, if you choose to order today, this month, you can use that host code right down there. And I am sending out goodie packages with a $40 order if you use that host code. So there is so many cute little things in the mini catalog, and you might like to sample some of those. I don't know, but if you would, there's the host code for this month. Okay, all of that is out of the way. I'm going to leave that newsletter just go for a little bit, and we are going to get to our project. Here we go. Okay, this is the Golden Greenery. Now, this set is more grown up than I'm used to, but look at what it has in it. It has some bells, okay? It has some greenery. It is neat. Now, it is an online exclusive set. It is currently in stock, so you don't have to worry about it. I checked it before I came on here. And this is what really got me, the dies. Check out these dies. So you can cut these things individually without stamping, or you can stamp and then cut them out. And I have done a little bit of both. Not only that, they also coordinate the dies with some of the cardstock. And let me show you what I'm talking about. You can cut the individual bells, and this is shiny gold, so it's a specialty paper. See that? You can cut the bells with the dies, and then you can cut the greenery with the dies, which is so cool, right? But this paper, it has a cool green side, and it basically incorporates all of our greens. This one is so pretty. You're going to see I'm using that today. And then it has some papers that are just gold, and that's why I'm saying, hey, you could also add some color with your blending brushes. So, I mean, there's all kinds of things that you can do with this. So, that's what I am using today, that Golden Greenery. All right, and like I said, it's online exclusive, so you're not going to find it in your catalog. You just need to go to my website, kathyalt.stampinup.net, and you can order it there. Okay, so let's get going, shall we? I've talked a lot. It's time for a fun fold. Let's see here. As always, you know, the light, and I've been out of practice for a while. Okay, here we go. So today's fold is a little different. We're going to do some marking, and we're actually going to score with only the tool, and then we'll cut with our paper cutter. So you're going to need a ruler for today's card and then your paper score. We are going to go ahead and score this at the halfway point. So this is a 4 1/4 by 11 piece, and we're going to score it at 5 1/2. So just folding it in half. I want to make sure I get that part right at least. All right, so we've got that scored right there. And you can, it's hard, the darker paper, there we go. So we see the halfway point, okay? I'm going to set that aside for right now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ruler. Okay, now here's where a little math comes in, not too hard though. We are going to mark this at 13/16. 13/16. Are you ready? So those are the smallest marks, and if you really want to do it, 16/16 is 1, so you can count back 3, 16, 15, 14, 13. So it's 1 mark past, and I'm going to mark it so that it shows up on both sides of the center line. And then we are going to mark it at 1 3/16. Okay? With my ruler still placed there, I'm going to mark it at 3 1/8. Now we're at 1/8. And then I'm going to mark it at 3 1/2. Okay? You can do it. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to take our foam pad, which you can get in the catalog. You can order it online. And I am going to put my ruler, let's see if I want to make sure you can see that. There we go. Okay, and I am going to line it up so that it is in this top mark and then to the corner. I'm going to use the small side of my scoring tool, and I am just going to go to the corner. Then I'm going to move it over to the second mark with it still in the corner and do that. Now I'm going to this side. I'm going to do the same thing into the other corner. Okay, son, come back out so you all can see what I'm doing. All right, and right here. Okay, so I've got 2 sides marked. Okay, now we're going to do that on the other 2 sides. And I'm just being very precise because I know when I'm not, it doesn't turn out the best, so when I rush, okay, and then over here. All right, now the next part involves some quick folding skills. We're going to come in here, and the inside most one, we are going to make a mountain fold. So we're going to go on that one, and we are going to fold it down. Down. So you see what I'm doing here? Pretty cool. Okay. We're going to do the same on the other side. Now, remember I made up this name, so what did I call it? Tuck and fold. So we're kind of folding here, and you're going to see where the tuck part comes in just a minute. So I've got that fold. Okay, make sure it's over in the corners, nice and, yep. Now, the other one on the inside here, we are going to fold that up. Okay, so the tough part is in the corner because it is so close. So we're just going to come in and fold that over as best we can. We will do fine. There we go. And we will use our scoring tool. Oh, I ripped mine a little bit. Don't do that. It's all right. We'll make it look good. And that might be the back. You know, you do what you got to do. Okay, so we're going to keep doing that all the way down. And the more you do these, the easier they get, I have found. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to come back in with my scoring tool here in a minute, and you'll see how neatly this folds over, because it doesn't look so neat right now. There we go. See what's going? That's kind of my tuck. Let's do it on the other side now. So we'll fold this in. Just this one's going to go so much better because, you know, I don't know what I was doing over there. All right, there we go. Okay, so now when I do this, and I can come in here and just kind of score this a little bit more, and that'll help my fold. There we go. Now it just tucks underneath. Now the key here is you want to take your phone folder and make it look nice and square. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take it in the groove right there. See that? So much better. And the same thing here. We're going to ignore that I ripped my card. Please ignore that. I know you people are forgiving. You will. You'll ignore it. And then the front. So there we go. That looks so much better there and there. Okay. So if you look, this is the card that we have. It's kind of a cool little fold. Yes? All right. So now, let's see here. What I want to do from here is I am going to decorate. That's all. Let's do it. Now, the key is getting the paper the correct way. So look at that. Isn't that fun? I think that's fun. I don't know. I like it. Here, let me get it on the white. Is that better? There. Is that better? So you see the white? Okay. So now you need an inside piece if you've got dark, and you need an outside piece. Look how pretty that paper is. Wow. Okay, and these are cut to 4 by 5 1/4. And what I'm going to do is I am going to mark on them. I am going to mark on them at the 1 3/16 from each side. So 1 3/16 from each side. Now, could I have chosen a more difficult paper to see on? There we go. And 1 3/16 from each side on this side. And then I will do the same thing up here so you can see this better. 1 3/16. So just under 1 1/4 and 1 3/16. Okay. Now we're going to bring our paper cutter back, and it's easier. I'm going to show you on the white piece first, because that way it's easier to, well, not with that one because I am missing, what happened? Oh, here. If your paper cutter ever doesn't work, this has fallen out. There we go. All right, so we are going to place it so the mark is in the tray. See that? and then the bottom corner. Okay, and we're just going to cut that and do the same thing on the other side. Look at that. See? That's your perfect size. And then we're going to do the same thing over here on our DSP. And I think that's the mark. There we go. All right. Now we're going to assemble this card. And I think you're going to really like it when it's done. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I wish I hadn't ripped that. Yeah, you don't want to rip it. It doesn't look as good. Trust me though, these look good when they're done. All right. So we are going to attach the front cardstock. It goes right in the middle of that great tuck and really emphasizes it. Can you see that? Love it. Okay, now I have taken the liberty of cutting out the greenery. I cut out a bell, and the two bells that get cut out here in my hand, they had to be fussy cut. So I have those things. Now let me show you where I'm getting my saying from. This piece is the greetings of the season. It also has matching dies, and these are hot out of my box, so I wanted to use them. These are tag dies. They are really cool and have multiple uses. All of these, of course, fit on the tags, but so many others also fit on the tag. So I'm using this little one, and I've already cut that out. We're going to use the sayings from that. So I'm using the Shaded Spruce, to you and yours. We'll go ahead and stamp that right on that tag. To you and yours. Oh, look at that. God, I love that. Okay, and then the inside piece is going to go right in there. So I'll go ahead and attach that. Oh, maybe I should have stamped it first. We're going to be brave today. We're living on the edge. On the edge. Okay. There we go. All right, and so I am going to put in there, may your holiday season be filled with warmth and cheerful celebration. Okay, so that's the card there. Now, what am I going to do? I think I'm going to go this way and this way. So let's go ahead, and I think what I want is to maybe, yeah, I think I'm gonna definitely, I'm ad-libbing this part, so I'm gonna put this here. No, I'm lying. I'm gonna do this first. So we will put these on here first. Greenery like this and this. I'm going to come in with here. Now we'll add a glue dot because we want to hold our cording. Just like this. Oh, come off. There we go. Alright. Now, with the cording, we are going to just, how much do I want? Let's guess. And I'm going to cut some off here. There we go. And we will come in and just, I'm going to just tie a knot down here for now. And attach it. Boom. And then I'm going to come across because I want that to stay. knotted. Sometimes this cording can come untied, so you want to make sure you've got it good and sealed, okay? And now what I want to do is I am going to actually attach this one a little bit down here, and I'm not going to pop this one off, this little guy. All right, we're just going to attach him underneath this right about here. All right, I am going to pop these guys off. See the dimension that I'm getting? Okay, so let's get those dimensionals going. And I don't know, what do you think about this fold? It's something different, isn't it? And please tell me you like my grown-up stamp set, because I do. I think it's really pretty. All right, and we are just going to trim this a little because I don't feel the need to have any more bows. And then we are going to attach to you and yours. And I think I'm also just going to make that flat. So now, there we go. I want that. There we go. All right, people. What do you think? So, this is the Christmas card version. Do you like it? I like it. Now, let me show you. Same stamp sets, same paper. I did use a different wonderful words, okay? But look at this. This is a wedding card. Now, how did I do this? I took the stamp from the stamp set, from the Christmas stamp set. So let me show you. The Golden Greenery. I stamped this one. I stamped it on gold foil and embossed. And that's how I got that look on that beautiful paper. Then I just stamped and embossed on the Night of Navy. And this is only the beginning of a life filled with love. I have a wedding tomorrow, so I can use this. So there you have it. Two totally different uses of that paper. One great fold. What do you guys think? I hope you like it. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I am looking forward to seeing you guys back here next week. Be watching your newsletters. I am planning a buy one get one sale with all of these hundreds of stamp sets, bundles. Everything that I have here that is retired has to go because I'm making room for the new. And I am marking everything way, way down. When I say buy one, get one, you're not going to be buying the actual retail price. You're going to be paying significantly less. So you will be wanting to watch your newsletter for all the details of that coming up. I'm going to be starting a new card club. All kinds of great things in the work now that this baby has arrived. So great things coming. Thank you for joining me. I cannot wait to see you guys soon. Have a great weekend.